hey, if I ever end up wanting to have kids and you don't want to have kids, let me free, let me go, and let somebody who deserve me, who's gonna give me what the I need, give it to me. If you can't step up into the shoes of what a husband...
Y'all better buckle up because what I'm about to tell you makes reality TV look like Sesame Street. This ain't just messy, this is filthy. We're talking back alley confessionals, love, and hip-hop deleted scenes kind of filthy. Let me ask you something. What happens when your wife, your homie, and your group chat all betray you at the same damn time? You cry, nah, you drag them, and that's exactly what young Jock just did, because baby, Jock didn't just spill the tea, he flipped the entire table. Turns out, while Jock was out here trying to live his reformed man ear-cutting hair giving barbershop wisdom like a budget Steve Harvey, his so-called ride or die wife, Kendra Robinson, was allegedly getting cozy with none other than Lil Scrappy. Yes, Scrappy, the undisputed king of relationship fumbles. And if you think this is just gossip, oh no, baby, we got receipts. I'm talking hotel bookings, freaky text messages, money transfers, the kind of digital dirt that makes you want to shower just from reading it. So strap in, because this ain't just messy, it's career ending. Let's rewind. Remember when young Jock was just the funny dude on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Wild hairstyles, cracking jokes in the background. Yeah, those days are over. Now he's front and center in one of the dirtiest, shadiest, jaw-dropping scandals reality TV wishes it caught on camera. Let's break down the players. Young Jock, the reformed playboy trying hard to prove he's changed, running his barbershop, giving Dollar Tree on Levonson advice, playing loyal husband to his queen, Kendra Robinson, Kendra, the respectable lawyer who's always reminding folks she's not about the foolishness, educated, classy, and acting like she got tricked into marrying a man with a haunted past. Lil Scrappy, the human tornado of failed relationships. From Bambi to Erica Dixon to Shay Johnson, he's fumbled more women than an NFL quarterback in the rain. So when the internet got wind that Kendra, Ms. I'm too classy for Jock's nonsense, was allegedly caught up with Scrappy, everybody clutched their pearls like church mothers on Easter Sunday. And baby, this ain't just cheating, this is betrayal served with hot sauce. Kendra didn't just step out. She allegedly tiptoed into the arms of Jock's homeboy. The same homeboy who sat front row at their wedding. The same one crying on national TV over Bambi. The same one who swears he and Kendra were just friends. So how did this all blow up? According to sources, aka the nosiest friend group in ATL, Jock didn't even go looking for the mess. He was probably trimming somebody's beard when boom, his phone starts buzzing. Anonymous number, no message, just a folder full of betrayal. Screenshots, hotel bookings, freaky texts, timestamps. The works.joc opens it and sees tonight's stay at a fancy midtown hotel. Booked under Scrappy's name, texts that read like urban fan fiction gone completely wrong. Cash app transfers labeled. For the vibes, boy, what vibes? And let's not lie to ourselves, this wasn't a dinner meeting. These were sneaky link levels of suspicious. We're talking, I hate sneaking around like this. You always knew where my heart was. I don't regret anything. Somebody play Usher, Confessions, because this was betrayal with a beat. Picture Jock holding his phone in disbelief, watching his wife and his friend act like lead characters in Scandal, while he's out here just trying to line somebody's fade. Now JOC could have kept quiet. Could have handled it privately, but we all know Jock is petty royalty. So what does he do? He hops on Instagram, live like he's dropping a diss track, shirt on, T-hot, grin wide like he's been waiting for this. And when I say he unleashed hell, I mean, he didn't spill tea. He nuked the whole damn kitchen. He starts calling out Kendra directly. You ever wonder why your wife's always asking your homeboy how his love life going? Thought she was being supportive. Nah, she was trying to protect her own damn situationship. Boom, shots fired. The comment section? A crime scene, people were dragging, laughing, gasping. Then Jock drops a bomb. Y'all keep playing with me, I got more receipts. Keep pushing, and I'll make Mona Scott cancel the whole damn show. The internet? In flames. Did Kendra really cheat with Scrappy? Why would she throw away a whole marriage for a man who can't commit to a sandwich? And just when things couldn't get worse. Scrappy stayed silent, not a post, not a meme, not even an emoji, and in celebrity land, silence is guilt in HD. Then somebody whispered the most dangerous name of all, Bambi. Yes, Scrappy's ex-wife. The original ride or die when she caught wind? Oh baby, she had time. She hops on IG stories with a lil message. Funny how some people cheat and still play the victim. But hey, karma's got perfect aim, no names needed. We all knew Jock was back on live again. This time he had a folder, text messages, dates, times, locations. Yo, wanna act innocent, Kendra? Let's talk about that weekend in Miami. You said you were at a legal conference? Sir, not the fake legal conference. And receipts start flooding in. Old Ms. Reservatia blog claims Kendra was spotted with Scrappy at a hookalounge months ago. A waitress tweets, saw them arguing like lovers at Buckhead. Guess I was right. Then Jock drops the final blow. He goes live no folder this time, just raw camera roll energy. Starts scrolling through texts like he's reading Bible verses from the book of betrayal. Now let's talk about February 12th. I was in LA. She said she was in court all day. Funny, cause here's a photo of her and Scrappy at the aquarium. In matching hoodies. You know, it's real when people wearing couple outfits in public. That's not an accident, that's a whole plan. Then come the Ms. Scrappy, you always know how to calm me down. Double quotes. Kendra, they could be different. You're just scared, Scrappy. I ain't scared. I'm just stuck. Boy, what are you, a refrigerator magnet? The comments went wild. Ain't nitrogen monoxide way. Kendra risked it all for Scrappy. Jock, drop the whole folder, we ready. Finally, Scrappy breaks the silence. He goes live shirtless, sweaty, pacing like he just lost a dice game and his baby mama, you'll believe anything online. Jock, my brother, this ain't real. Me and Kendra cool, ain't nobody sneaking. That's my dog. Your dog? Boy, you better stop before you start calling her your emotional support animal. The internet wasn't buying it, not for a second. Then Jock claps back. Posts a screenshot of 10 missed calls from Scrappy and a message that said, bro, please call. We need to talk. Oh, now you want to talk. And just when the dust was settling, Bambi returned, Queen Petty herself. She goes live hair laid, face beat, nails sharp like claws, brown liquor in hand like she had an appointment to throw shade. It's funny how men act brand new when they get exposed. Like, I ain't been saying this the whole time. Ain't nobody lying on you. You did it. Own it. And just to make it even pettier, she says, I'm just glad I dodged that bullet. Good luck to whoever's still trying to save him. Kendra was probably somewhere choking on her almond milk because while Scrappy was getting dragged by his ex-wife and the husband of his current affair partner, Kendra finally decided to crawl out of hiding. Well, not exactly her PR team did. They dropped a statement so bland it felt ghostwritten by a tired courtroom stenographer. At this time, I will not be responding to rumors, gossip, or speculative narratives. My marriage and my personal life are private, and I respectfully ask for that to be honored. Girl, if you wanted privacy, maybe don't have a secret situationship with your husband's homeboy. Just saying. The internet wasn't having it, drag. Sessions commenced. TikTokers recreated fake court scenes with Kendra objecting to her own loyalty. Memes were flying like frisbees. One meme had Scrappy and Kendra photoshopped into the cheater's logo, with Jock behind the bushes holding binoculars, and then enter Charleston White. You know he had something to say. He hops on live and says, man, I told you all about them reality TV folks, they messy. Kendra out here looking like a crooked judge. Scrappy need therapy and a muzzle. And Jock, man, he just petty enough to burn the whole house down for fun. And honestly, he wasn't wrong. But guess what? Jock still wasn't done. This man gets so fired up, he uses an entire segment of his radio show to professionally drag everyone involved with audio files. Yo, wanna play dumb? Let's talk about how you was in my demons crying over Bambi. Talking about she left me. Bro, I ain't got nobody. Then you turn around and sneak with my wife? Bet the disrespect. And then he goes there. You said we brothers. So that makes Kendra your sister-in-law, you nasty. You a different type of messy. Twitter exploded. Hashtags started trending. Hashtag Scrappy exposed, hashtag Kendra loyal, where hashtag JOC said what he said. Hashtag Bambi Wasrithis wasn't just a scandal, it was a pop culture moment. But through all the chaos, one question kept coming up. Who sent the receipts? Because remember, Jock didn't go looking for them. Someone sent that anonymous folder directly to his phone. So who had access, motive, and enough receipts to blow up a whole marriage? All signs point to Bambi. She had the access, she had the motive, she had the screenshots. Some folks even say she'd been sitting on those receipts for months, waiting for the perfect moment to let the circus unfold, and when it dropped, she let it burn like a mastermind. And just when Jock thought he dropped the final blow, Scrappy makes the worst mistake yet. On a random Wednesday night, Scrappy goes live, probably thinking he can clean up the mess, but instead of cleaning house, he throws gasoline on the fire. Looking into the camera, he says, "Man, Jock be talking out his neck. Y'all don't know what really went down. He just bitter. Bro, you slept with his wife, and he's the bitter one?" And that, my friends, is when Jock said, "I bet." What Jock did next? It didn't just expose Scrappy, it wrecked his entire image, because Jock? He's not built for silent suffering, he's built for payback, petty, public, poetic, payback. That same night, Jock hops back on his radio show, Mike Hot. Vengeance hotter, he goes, "Funny how I'm bitter. But I wasn't the one crying over Bambi at 2 a.m. Funny how I'm bitter. But you the one who texted my wife. I wish we had met first. You wish WHAT that you were him." Just like that, Jock flips the script. Scrappy wasn't just the side dude, he was starting to look like a jealous shadow. A man who wanted Jock's life and failed miserably trying to steal it. And oh, it gets worse. Jock brought back up. He pulls out voice notes allegedly from Scrappy and plays them live on air. Yo bro, I ain't know how deep I was getting. It wasn't supposed to be like that. She said y'all was done. Jock pauses, looks into the camera. We was married, bro. Ain't no done. We had wedding cake in the freezer. The disrespect was industrial strength at this point. Scrappy had officially fumbled a friendship, a marriage, and his last shred of dignity. Meanwhile, Kendra was out here trying to rebrand. Her IG went from courtroom boss to self-care quotes and healing journey selfies. Sis, you don't get to pull the spiritual cleanse card after being the villain in a hood Shakespeare tragedy, but she tried. She posted, "Sometimes people judge what they don't understand. Growth isn't always pretty, girl. You weren't growing, you were creeping. The internet dragged her. This ain't yoga, you weren't stretching. You was sneaking. You didn't grow, you slithered into Scrappy's arms." Meanwhile, Scrappy gone. Digital silence. No posts, no stories, no music drops, nada. But that silence, it just made Jock louder. He started doing interviews, one with DJ Envy, another with messy blogger T. In both, Jock said, "I didn't lie. I didn't exaggerate. I let the receipts talk, and baby the fans ate it up." Suddenly, Jock went from washed up reality star to king of petty receipts. People said he did what Offset should have done to Cardi's D. Miz. He exposed them like he had bet stock writing on it. He was keeping it realer than love and hip-hop ever has. But just when you thought it couldn't go any deeper, Bambi strikes again, the petty queen of the South. She drops a TikTok. No words, just music. Guess the song? She's a runner. She's a track star. Caption, when the truth finally laps them, the shade was premium. Fans were screaming, "Bambi undefeated, Karma wears running shoes." She dragged them without even speaking. Then things turn legal. JOC single quotes S team announces he's filing for legal separation. He's not just winning online, he's going to court with proof of marital misconduct. If that sticks, Kendra could walk away with nothing, and suddenly, her whole energy shifts. Deleted half her IG posts, turned off comments, canceled public appearance, fired her PR rep. But don't get it twisted, Kendra tried one last Hail Mary. She goes on a soft YouTube interview and tries to play the victim. Jock wasn't innocent, we had issues. I didn't mean to hurt him, but I was hurt too. Scrappy was just a friend who listened. Friends don't send hotel bookings. Friends don't call you my piece at to a m. This ain't therapy, this was treachery. The audience flooded the comments. You wasn't hurt, sis, you were hooked. Just say you fumbled and go. You picked Scrappy over a ring. Wild choice. Meanwhile, Jock? Living his best, messiest life. Jim Selfie's barber blog's motivational quotes like, "Sometimes loss clears the path to elevation." And then came the final blow. Jock dropped a diss track. Petty files featuring fake leaked voicemails and bars like, "You fumbled a king for a pawn with no throne. Now you out here looking like a queen all alone. You wanted Scrappy snacks. Now your loyalty gone. Should have stayed solid. Now you crying in that home." TikTok went wild. Clubs started spinning it. Even Love and hip-hop producers had to take notes. He ends the track with, "I don't need revenge. The truth did the job, so let's break down this body bag real quick." Scrappy lost his homie, public respect, and got clowned by the entire internet. Kendra lost the marriage, the moral high ground, and the shade battle to Bambi. Bambi didn't break a sweat. Let Karma cook, gain sympathy, followers, and probably a brand deal. Young Jock, undisputed king. Exposed the lies, kept it petty, stayed classy, and dropped bars. He ain't just the barber anymore, he's the butcher, and here's the real question: if this is what we're seeing in the spotlight, what's hiding in everyone else's camera rolls? Because where there's one folder of receipts, there's always more dots, so stay tuned, because the circus, it ain't over.